Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a few project shares to show you. Please excuse the mess that you see in front of you. That is my desk. I've been paper crafting for Halloween quite a bit as of late. I hope this video is bright enough. It's a gloomy day today where I live. Anyways, I'm going to get into it. Because I have quite a bit to show you guys. So I decided to make quite a few jumbo Halloween themed tags for swaps and what swaps for I may be participating in. I'm actually trying to catch up on swaps as well. So but anyways, what I used for these tags last year for Christmas, I had bought a pack of these large Christmas tags from, I believe these were from Dollarama. So yeah, so I took these and I covered them up with Halloween paper and whatnot. So so I used that as a base. So here's the first jumbo tag I had made. I've been using a lot of items that I have in my stash. As a lot of you know, Michaels and so forth seems to be lacking this year. It seems to be everywhere where things are lacking in terms of paper crafting for Halloween. But I have quite a bit in my stash to work with. And it's been fun using up some of my stash. Anyways, here's the first jumbo tag I had created. And a lot of you have already seen these tags, which I posted on my Instagram. So for this one, I decided to go with a more of a creepy nature, I guess, theme. So this paper that you see here is from Michaels from last year. It was called the Green Witch. So what I basically did was just cover the whole entire tag here. And with a black cardstock, and then I just made a border with this paper, and I glued that down. I did some layering. This skull here is actually a coaster. This is a Martha Stewart coaster, and from a couple years ago. This sparkly spider I've used before. I buy these every year from Walmart. These leaves here and the flower here, the fabric flower here, is from Dollar Tree. I took some spiderweb tulle and I just cut out the spider webs here and just to give it some interest, and I put some gemmies here. There's some trims I had used. This trim is from Dollar Tree. This black trim was gifted to me in some Happy Meal, and this gold one is from Dollarama. And here at the top, I just threaded through some ribbon here that I have in my stash, and I had put a little jingle bell here of this pumpkin face one. These are found at Dollarama. I bought quite a few of those last year. Yeah, and so here's the back of this one. I just glued down a sticker here from Michaels. That's from a sticker pack from the Green Witch collection. This paper I've had in my stash from Walmart quite a few years ago, and I did some layering here with some washi tape and some ribbon here. So yeah, that's the first tag. Just to let you guys know, I don't have a hole puncher. I don't know what it's called, an eyelet puncher. So what I do is I just make circles using a punch, and to do that, and it just gives it some stability with the hole here, and I think it looks quite nice. So, and it looks finished. So that's what I do. So that's the first one. And the second one I made this is more of a gothic theme in purple. So, again, I just covered the surface with black cardstock, and I did a border. I left some room to make a border. And this purple chandelier paper is actually from Michaels from quite a few years ago. I have quite a bit in my stash still. I think it was called Midnight Magic. I'm not sure. It was like all purples and all grays. It was very gothic looking paper. Actually bought, they actually released this 2 years in a row. And I have quite a bit left, as I mentioned, in my stash. Yeah, so, and I used that to do this. I put some gemmies here, another black leaf that I have in my stash. Here at the bottom, this maple leaf here, this ombre or purple colored one is actually from Dollarama. I've bought quite a few of these for a couple years ago during their fall season. And again, I took some spiderweb tulle from the Dollar Tree, and I just cut out or fussy cut the spiderweb out of the tulle. And here I did some layering here with some trims that I have in my stash. I love this lace trim. I use that quite a bit. That's from Walmart. And here at the top, this is actually a brad from the same collection as this paper stack. And I just cut off the prongs, the back of it, and I just glued that down. And I just threaded through some ribbon I have in my stash. This is from Michaels from quite a few years ago. And this is actually from DCWV, I believe. This, it's not a stamp actually. This is actually from Michaels from quite a few years ago. So, and I did some layering here with some fancy scissors, and that I have in my stash to do that, to make that border. And here's the back. That's how it looks like. This sticker is from Michaels from last year. So, and what I'll probably do if I give any of these out in Happy Mail, I'll probably just stick down an envelope here, and I'll probably just put a note in there to my partner. So yeah, and I also distress the edges as well. So yeah, so that's my gothic one. And the next one is my version of Pastelloween. Again, I used a lot of items that are in my stash. So this is what I had come up with. So yeah, the paper here is from Michaels. This background paper is from Michaels. This is actually a fall paper, which I used. This is actually made, this little doily here is made from a die that I have from Michaels. This little kitty cat, the skeleton kitty cat, is, I received a pack of these quite a few years ago from my friend Elizabeth Late. She found those at Michaels. For some reason, Michaels here in Canada was not selling them. So, in the background, this felt bat is actually part of another sticker. I just basically cut the middle, and I just decided to glue down the wings, and it looks like the kitty cat has wings. And this is a sticker from Michaels. It says Happy Halloween. This little heart sticker is from Dollarama. I glued down a bat jemmy here. I think this is from, don't quote me, I think it's from Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Or AC Moore. My friend Elizabeth Late had given me a couple packs of those. And I just glued down some enamel dots. And I just thread through some trim that I have in my stash. And this little skeleton or skull down here with the pink bow is actually a button. I just cut off the back. And again, there's some trim underneath here, which I did some layering. And here's the back. So again, I used some paper that I have in my stash, not necessarily Halloween. And this is a sticker from Dollarama. There's some washi tape here at the bottom. So that's my pastel Halloween one. And I decided to make a fall themed one. This one came out a little bit darker than I that I hoped it would be, but it turned out. So this is what I had come up with. It's very dimensional. There's a lot going on here. So yeah, I did some layering here with some leaves. This enamel piece or a resin piece is from Dollarama. I got to use some of my dimensional stickers, which I hauled from Michael's, I think last year on clearance. And again, here in the bottom, I did some layering here with some trims. I love this trim here, the black trim here. It's like a faux leather trim. That's actually from Target, which I received in a swap quite a few years ago. And here at the top, I put a little acorn sticker, dimensional sticker, and I just glued down some jemmies. And this gold trim is actually from Dollarama. And yeah, I think the little fox here is really cute. And I just thread through some trims that I have in my stash, an eyelash trim. And here's the back. Again, I glued down some washi that I have. This paper again is from Walmart. So yeah, so that's my fall or autumn one. And the last one I had made in a Day of the Dead theme. So I really like how this turned out. It's very bright. So again, I did some layering here with some paper I have in my stash. This paper is actually from Michael's from last year. I actually bought 2 of those on clearance. This glittery skull I've had in my stash for quite some time. I got that from Michael's quite a few years ago, and I just glued that down onto some holographic paper to give that effect. I just glued down some jemmies here. There's some trims here at the bottom. Here on the top, I thread through I decided to thread through a charm. This is a Day of the Dead skull charm. I have quite a few of these from years ago. I found a pack of these at a thrift store, so I've yet to use them. So that's what I figured that would go with the theme. And here's the back. And I decided to glue down this Day of the Dead kitty cat. This kitty cat came in a pack of stickers from Michael's from last year. So I really like how that turned out. So yeah, those are my jumbo tags. So, and then I decided to make some embellishments. So I made quite a few of these using the ornaments the witch hat ornaments, wooden ornaments from Dollar Tree. I actually hauled another pack for this year, so I actually bought this the other day from a Dollar Tree. So the first one I had made was this one. I just painted them. I just painted it in black. And I just took some trim here, glued that down. I put a gemmy here and a leaf here. And I decided to make a little charm here. And I did some beading here. This is a little owl here. Again, I got a whole pack of these owls at a thrift store. So yeah, I was happy to find those, and I got to use them this year. So yes, I painted the whole thing in black paint, and then I took some glitter paint and I painted over that. If you could see that, it's got a glitter sheen to them. So, and here's the back. I'm not sure if I'll use these as, I guess I'm calling these embellishments for now. I may even transform these into magnets. So for now, I just kept them plain. So there's the first one. And then I made this green one. Again, I painted it all in black. And then I took some glitter green paint. I went over that once it dried. And this little rosette here I did not make. I did a swap with Callie G quite a few years ago, pre-pandemic times, and and she made me a whole bunch of these, and I kept them. And I decided to use a couple of them. And so I didn't do much to them. The only thing I did do was that I just glued this rosette down onto a circle, which I used used a die to do that. So I don't know if you could see, like, as you can see, it's a circle die that I made to use that as a base, and I just glued that down. And then I cut out some spiderweb tool, and I glued that down, and then I glued everything else down. And but the only thing I did do is on the rosette, I just took the same green glitter paint, and I just painted all around it. You can't really see it on camera. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a little bit of a sheen to that. So this is my, oh yeah, and I also did the same with this one. I made a little charm for that, and I did some beadwork. Again, the back, I left it quite plain. Again, I'm not sure if I'll make this into a magnet or no. So, but for now, I kept it as is. And the next one, this one is a orange themed one. Again, I used one of the rosettes that Callie G had made for me in a swap. And so I didn't do much to that. And again, I used like the green one. I made using a die. I just made a circle, and I glued that down with a gold spiderweb tool. And this pumpkin sticker, actually, I think I mentioned that in a previous video. You can actually buy these at Michael's. This year, they actually have them again. So I find, like, this year with Michael's, they're repeating a lot of stickers and whatnot from previous years. I absolutely love these stickers. I still have quite a bit in my stash. So yeah, so thank you, Callie G, if you're watching. These came in handy. And I decided to give her some credit where it's due. So, and here at the bottom, I just took some trim and I glued that down. Again, I made a little charm here, and here at the back it's quite plain. Again, I'm just leaving that blank for now. These may, like I said, I may even make these into magnets, or these would look great on a wand. Actually, these would make great wands, like, but I don't know, I'll see. So yeah, that's the other one, the third one I had made. And next, this one, I did almost the same thing for all of them, for almost all of them. I just painted the hats in black, and then I took some glitter paint, so to give that effect. This little rosette here was made from this was actually given to me. Tina Kazarian had made me quite a few of these, and I decided to use one of them up in this project. So thank you, Tina Kazarian, if you're watching. So yeah, so that came in handy. Again, I glued that down onto a circle using one of my dies. Yeah, and I just cut out some spiderweb tulle from the Dollar Tree, and I just did some layering there. And here at the bottom, I just glued down some rickrack that I have in my stash. And again, I made another charm using a witch hat. So yeah, it turned out really cute. And again, here at the back, I just left it plain for now. So yeah, I'm loving incorporating beadwork or charms into my crafting, just to give things some interest. So I really like how they turned out this year. And the very last one, I actually finished this last night. This one, again, same thing. I painted that, and I used some glitter paint. I used a circle die to cut that out. This is a sticker that I have in my stash. I glued that down onto some black cardstock, and I did that edging with some scissors that I have. Again, here's some spiderweb tulle in orange. And I did some layering here with some lace trim that I have in my stash. And this is the charm I had made. This bead here is actually from Dollar Tree. That's actually from a bracelet, which I've shown in a haul video. And I made there's a little tassel here I decided to make as a charm. This is actually from Dollarama or Dollar Tree, I can't remember, but it's one of the two. And here's the back. What's weird about these wooden shapes, they do have imperfections, just like this one, as you can see here at the back, which is fine. I may even make this one into a magnet, that way when you put it on your fridge you can't really tell. So yeah, those are the witch hats that I had altered. So I had a lot of fun making those. And lastly, I made another embellishment box. This one is, I guess, more on the lighter side. Instead of using the black lace I normally use, I used a white one. And I did some layering here with some trims. This trim is from Dollarama. I absolutely love these. And I just covered, actually this case is actually from Dollar Tree, by the way. And yeah, I just covered up in some designer paper from Michaels, and I glued down some gemmies. This ghost sticker is from Michaels. This ephemera piece is from King Company. I just popped that up with some foam tape to give it some dimension. It just says here, a happy haunted Halloween. And here on the side, I like to, when I alter these, I like to keep the ring there, the edge there, and I like to include a tassel. I made this tassel last year, actually. I made a whole bunch of these last year in various ribbons, and I just thread through a bell here. So, and I've yet to fill this up, but here's how it looks like on the inside. Here's a postcard which I got from Michael's a couple years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, pre-pandemic times, I'm pretty sure. This is a postcard that says, I have been dying to say hello. It's got a little planchette there. So yeah, that turned out really cute. Yeah, so those are my project shares. Sorry about my babbling, guys. Yeah, hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, and I'm sorry about this long video. Please bear with me. Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of paper crafting for Halloween as of late, and I probably will continue with that as per usual beyond the Halloween season. It just makes me happy, and as I mentioned many times. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of paper crafting as of late. This summer was a little bit of a tough one. A couple of you already know what's been going on with me. Yeah, I know the last couple of years with, you know, a lot of people are going through a hard time. But for me in particular, it's been really, really hard. But you know, with my husband and I, we had just moved our old place. There were a couple floods that happened, which was really stressful, and then finding a new place, and then moving, stressed with moving, and then my cat Bloke passed away in May the 15th, and late July, my husband actually had 3 heart attacks. The last one the third one was almost fatal, but he survived. And he's doing well, and what he ended up having is a angioplasty procedure. He's got 2 stents in his heart, so he's been off from work since late July. So, you know, between me, in between spending time with him in the hospital and trying to take care of him here at home, it's been really stressful, and trying to work at the same time. It's been really stressful, and we also found out he is type 2 diabetic on top of it all, so there has been a major lifestyle change for us in terms of diet. We were eating quite well before, but you know, with stress with COVID and what was going on, I have to admit we were like binge eating. We were not eating very well. So just eating a lot of junk. So, and with COVID on top of it all. So it's been really stressful. So now we're on the right track. I don't like to call it a diet. I like to call it a lifestyle change. You know, eating more fruit, vegetables. I'm staying away from chocolates, anything high in sugar, like I'm staying away from salt. I'm just trying to stay away from that stuff. If it's not in the house, it's not a temptation. So, yeah, we're just on the right path. His diabetes is on the right track. We got that under control. I decided to put myself on the same diet because I figured that is the only way it will work. And plus, we're partners in life, so it needs to be done. Right now, it's just a matter of life or death. and it had to be done. So it was kind of like a wake-up call. And yeah, so we're going out for walks more often, and spending a lot of time in grocery stores picking out the right food and vegetables and whatnot. Yeah, so we're on the right path, which I'm grateful for. So yeah, that is why I haven't really been online as much, and just trying to take care of myself, and I'm trying to catch up on swaps. And as you can see, I've been paper crafting for Halloween quite a bit as of late. It relaxes me, and yeah, so, and I'm being creative again, which feels good. So anyways, that is my video. Hope everybody's doing well. Please take care of each other, and I will catch you guys in another video soon. Thanks for watching. Bye now.